Hello there, Sensei Victoria Whitfield, and this is the quick recap of today's Whiteboard Wednesday Masterclass, which we did a masterclass on in my closed group on psychic self-defense techniques. So this topic came up because one of my members, Julie, who works from home. She just recently got her Reiki level 1 attunement. She's a multipreneur. She has MLM. She has a bookkeeping business, coaching as well. And when she saw all the different things that I could teach on, because I was trying to ask my group, what do you guys want to hear? She looked at all the stuff. She's like, I think I need more psychic self-defense. And so this week's masterclass was especially dedicated to someone like her who is a solopreneur, but who's a multi-business owner, who has internet-based companies, working from home or remotely, and is a spiritual seeker, is an empath, and an energy sensitive person who works with people. What do you do to practice psychic self-defense? And so if that's you, listen up, because this quick recap is not just for her, it's for you. And tag anyone that you know who would also fit that description. I'm here in service to our greater community to educate. What do we do? So first off, when we're talking about psychic, we're not talking like psychic, like boogity boo psychic, although, I mean, we are, and not. What we're talking about when it's the psyche, the light's blocking, I'm supposed to say psyche here, it's of the mind. So this is mental self-defense, mental resilience, protecting your mindset. And the first step in being able to practice proper mental psychic self-defense is to identify what mindset you want to protect. So this was one of the first aha moments that we had in the masterclass. It was really powerful. Of most people by default are not even discerning the difference between the mindsets that they have. And the easy comparison is between a lack mindset and an abundance mindset. When I'm teaching my students, I go into this in the master class, is this difference between scared mindset and a sacred mindset. And the C and the A are the key to the difference there. Well, long story short, most people by default don't really even notice that they're just defending their lack mindset just as a baseline, because that's what we're taught to do. So be kind to yourself. It's that if that's the situation, make it a point to identify which mindset you want to consciously and intentionally defend. And then secondly, we need to look at this idea of going on the defensive as identifying then what is offending that mindset or attacking it. How do we go about defending that? And I went through this whole explanation over here of what that looks like. But long story short, for the short recap, you want to think of yourself as a power cord, right? And so you as a power cord are there to transmit your energy, right? To carry it. And there's the copper wire or the wire in the middle, but there's also the insulation around the outside protecting the inner wire, which is your capacity to do work. The point is to protect your capacity to do work through insulation, right? And how we do that is by embracing a structured approach to insulating and shielding. I went deep into electrical engineering in the masterclass, but shielding yourself, your essence, your energy, which in physics is defined as your capacity to do work. How do you take a structured approach to protecting your energy, protecting your capacity to do work? Ask yourself that question today. In the masterclass, I showed how there's 3 different layers and 4 different angles to go about that. if you want to know more or to view that masterclass, go ahead and hop into my free Facebook group, the Entrepreneur Be Visionary Entrepreneur Master Manifestors Facebook group. It's free on Facebook. Or if you want to get off all this noise on social media, you can hop on over to School, which is my own private membership, and we are archiving all of these master classes there. So I'll leave you with the final nugget of awesome that we stumbled upon towards the end of the master class. So those of us who are interested in practicing psychic self-defense are recovering people pleasers. Like, we are in recovery as people pleasers. Yes, yes. And we want to protect our energy. And the way forward for a recovering people pleaser to really fully rehabilitate is not self-care, it's self-inclusion. So many times, if we have a background as a codependent, as a caregiver, as someone who's really externally oriented into serving others, we'll think, oh, self-care sounds selfish. And the people pleaser mindset is just externalizing pleasing. I encourage you to consider, if only just for today, as we say in Reiki, just consider, instead of just practicing self-care, practice self-inclusion. That'll start to hack the natural people pleaser momentum that you have. Because if you're so oriented to pleasing, aka controlling all of the people and groups around you, you may forget about the subject of that pleasing. The subject. So just include the subject in the pleasure. Don't just please others, please yourself too. Include yourself. And that is a really organic way forward, just as a simple hack for practicing psychic self-defense. That's going to protect your abundance mindset. Is that okay? Not only should everybody be happy so that I can be happy, but it's everybody and I can be happy. What benefits all of us as opposed to only benefits y'all over there? Does this make sense? I'm speaking in people pleasery language, so for some of you, you may not get it at all, but for those of you who are ready for the way out, there is a huge nugget right there. Did you pick it up? Comment below if you did. Sensei Victoria Whitfield, hit a DM, click on my face. Let me know what you think if you want to connect more one-on-one. But go out there, protect your essence, shield your capacity to do work, protect your energy. You do not have to lose your glow as you grow in life and business. I'll see you in the next recap.